And over in the NHL, the Olympian and former Bulldog standout Noah Cates is officially staying in the city of brotherly love. Earlier today, the Philadelphia Flyers have agreed to terms with Cates on a 2-year, $5.25 million contract. Cates signed a 2-year entry-level contract with the Flyers last year after he was originally selected by the Flyers in the 5th round of the 2017 NHL draft. Then in the 2022-23 season, his rookie season in the NHL, Cates recorded 38 points in 82 games. The forward was one of 3 Flyers and just one of 4 NHL rookies to play in all 82 games during his rookie campaign. He tied for the Flyers' lead in game-winning goals at 5, which he also led in NHL rookies. You guys